Hey everybody, anyone is here, and today we are back on the RAC pack server. Yes, and today I got a couple things planned, but before we start going into it, just want to show you some stuff I made. So as you can see, I am wearing Boots of the Traveler, and this is a Thaumcraft item that most of you are probably familiar with, but for those aren't, it's not too hard to make. You basically just throw a pair of leather boots and these things into an arcane infusion altar, give it some Volatus and Itter, and you have yourself some Boots of the Travelers. Very cool. And as you can see, I've also put Repair 2 and Feather Falling 4 on them. And why? So what are the Boots of the Travelers? One of the things it does really nicely is I'm not sprinting right now. I'm just walking normally. So it basically adds haste to the item without actually having to put haste on it, which is really cool. It also allows me to run up one high blocks just like this, which is really, really cool. I'm a big fan of. And then the third important thing it does is it lets you jump a lot higher, and I think it's 3 blocks? Yeah, 3 blocks. Look at that. How awesome is that? And what I really love is the synergy it has with the thermostatic harness. So, like, if I'm going somewhere and, I need to go, I could just start running. And then when I get to up here like this, I could just jump, double tick, and I'm flying. And as you can see, I'm actually flying faster than I would have without the boots, which is really cool. So the speedness, the haste effect it automatically gives me applies to the jetpack too, which I really, really like. So as you can see, I had that stuff enchanted, and basically the way I did it, again, I have Repair 2, which makes these boots repair automatically little by little, as well as Feather Falling 4. The Feather Falling 4 is because I'm not using long fall boots anymore, so I didn't want to have to fall and die, and this Feather Falling 4 does a pretty good job. So from here, what is this, about, yeah, so that was about 30 blocks, and I didn't even take damage. So it's not perfect like the boots of the long fall boots that negate all fall damage, but this will negate most of it. You'll also see that I put a protection 4 on my thermostatic harness. I'm pretty sure this does apply. It is armor, but I wanted to do that. I want to put protection 4 and possibly 5. I think it goes up to 5 on all my armor. But right now, I just have it on that. But doing this was a huge pain in the ass. If you remember, I had the disenchanting here last episode, and basically I was just enchanting stuff. I also made from Thaumcraft a spellbinding cloth, which you put this in your crafting grid with an enchanted item, and it removes the enchant. I don't want to remove this enchant because I want that protection 4. But I was just using that, enchanting something over and over again until I got the books I want, and then I applied the books to my stuff using a anvil. Problem was, it's a pain in the ass, and we have all that liquefied XP down there, and obviously we want to do something with it. So what are we going to do with the liquefied XP? Well, I'm glad you asked. I don't know if you noticed, the observant people might have noticed, but when I was running in here, you could see a whole new level in my base. Yes, very nice. So basically, I started building out another level to my base. It looks pretty much like my level downstairs, but you'll notice over here I have not dug out. The reason for that is a couple blocks in over here is the end of the mountain, and I'll reach the outside, which obviously isn't going to do me good, so I can't really replicate exactly how I had the first floor up here, but I'm sure I can make it look nice. What I'm thinking I might do is maybe dig this in a little bit, see if I can at least get the same pathway I have to over there, because there's plenty of room over there, and then maybe put a big window right here? Possibly? I don't know. I'll play around with it. As you can see, I love windows. I love the open feeling you get with windows. Anyways, so what are we going to work on today? All that enchanting was a pain in the ass. So we want a way to automate it. We want a way to use our liquid XP. And this is the way we're going to do it. So as you can see, I have 4 items here, 3 of which are from OpenBlocks, 1 of which is from Minefactory Reloaded. So the first thing here is the Auto-Disenchanter. Very straightforward. I showed you guys last time. You give it power. You put an enchanted item in there. You put a book in there. That's not an enchanted item. You put an enchanted item, you put a book in here. I'd put a book, but I don't have any books left. Or sugar cane. So I'm going to have to work on that. But, and it takes 1 random enchant, puts it on the book, and then you can do it over and over and over again. Awesome. But right now, that is not what we are working on. Well, that's the first thing, but that's not the primary thing we want to work with. The first thing here is the Auto-Enchanting table, and this is actually pretty cool. So basically, you hook this up to a pipe with liquid XP, you set this for the enchantment level you want, and it will just automatically enchant things. And what's really cool about this is then you could automatically pop items out of here and keep enchanting. So let's say you want to enchant maybe, I don't know, a stack of books. You can do it automatically and really quickly. So that's really cool. The next thing over here is a auto anvil, and it's pretty much the same idea as the auto enchanting table. You put the 2 items here, and it pops out here. It uses liquid XP, and you can have it pop out as well as only pop out books, only pop out tools, enchanted tools, or automatically suck up XP, which we don't need to worry about because we're piping it in there. Very cool. Now, the one problem with this setup is, with all my XP in liquid form, how am I actually going to get levels if I need them? Well, and that's the third block here. This is an XP bottler. Now, I haven't used this yet, but I assume the way it works is just like the the auto enchant and the auto anvil. You fill it up with XP, you put some glass bottles here, and it comes out as bottles of enchanting. And it also allows you to auto eject empty bottles, full bottles enchants, and drink nearby liquids. Yes. So I've already ran power up here. So as you can see, this is a power line going down from the basement. And then I've also ran liquid XP up here. Very cool. So the first thing you see here is I put this tank here. The reason for that is right now it doesn't really do me much other than maybe let me know how much XP is left in the system. Maybe it doesn't really even do that. Yeah, I'll play around with it. Maybe I will make it do that. But right now, it doesn't do anything. The reason why I want this here is in the next version of OpenBlocks, you'll be able to right-click this, and you'll gain levels from it. Cool. So we want to have that built in already, but we don't need it right now. Next thing you'll see here is a fairly standard enchanting setup. So it's pretty much when using this auto-enchanter, it works pretty much the same way as a regular enchanting table, except that it needs more books. So where a regular enchanting table needs 14 books to get level 30, I believe this needs like 21 books or something like that. Let's see, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 books, something like that, whatever it is. This is the perfect amount. As you can see, I have these extra books here just really for looks. I'm not sure if I'm going to cover this whole wall in books or maybe wood. I'm not 100% sure of that right now. I was thinking books. I don't have nearly as much paper as I would need to do that. One thing that I was hoping we had, and I have to find out what mod it was, but in the last server, we had a bookcase that you could actually take books out and put books back in. That's what I would really love to do. So have these as regular bookcases, bookshelves, and then having the rest as bookshelves that I could add and remove books from. That would be cool, but I don't have that mod. I'm going to have to do some more looking into it, etc. So let's get this puppy rolling. So the first thing you have to do is we're going to put the auto enchanting table right here. And as you can see, it's going to start filling up with XP juice. Very cool. So as you can see, I have this hole here. What is this hole here for? So besides being able to manually enchant things, I want to be able to automatically enchant books. So basically drop a stack of books in here and auto enchant the whole stack. In order to do that, I need to find a way to pipe out. I need to pipe out the enchanted books, since the enchanted books don't stack. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to run a pipe out of here and then use these bookshelf covers and the hollow bookshelf cover to hide it. So it's going to look like there's a bookcase sticking out right here, but it's either that or a pipe. So I think this actually works out a lot better, and there's no other sides facing the wall. If I put this into the corner here, I would need more bookshelves. It would be a mess. So right now, this is good. Maybe in the future, we'll play around with seeing if we can move this into the corner. And then put another row of books behind these shelves. But to be honest, I don't even think that's going to work. I think that's just going to block these bookcases and not work. So let's get into bat form. And what we want to do is we want to be able to meet up. We're going to put a filing cabinet right here, and we're going to pump the books into that filing cabinet. So we want to come into here. We're going to move 2 over. 1, 2, I guess 3 over. And then now we should be able to just meet up where that hole we just made is. I hope. Yeah. Okay, cool. So now if we just put some item ducks, which I know I have, and this should work. So now we should be able to do this. Boom, 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 boom. Get this wrapped around here. This should be nothing that it's going to connect to. Did I miss something? Yeah, I missed one right there. Okay. Now we should be able to just connect that to there, that to there, and we want this. Yeah, so we want this to extract, and we want to extract automatically. We don't have to put like a redstone torch there or anything like that. So we'll do that, and we only want it to extract enchanted books, and I believe we could do that now. So let's just grab an enchanted book. It doesn't really matter since we're not going to lose it. Come back up here, and now we want to put this in the filter. Oh, let's just get our hands. We want to put this here. Whitelist. Ignore org dictionary. Ignore NBT data. So now it should allow any enchanted book to flow out, come around here, and come into here. Very cool. Okay, so now let's grow up a little bit, come back to our normal selves, and let's see if we can make this look nice. So we want to put that there. Very cool. That here. This here. Yeah, and then one more on... Nope. Not what we wanted to do. Come on. And then one more right here on top. Cool. Okay. That doesn't look too bad. It looks like... I don't know what it looks like, but it doesn't look too bad. It looks a lot better than it would be with a pipe sticking out of there. I'll tell you that much. Or if I tried putting like a chest next to it here. I mean, I guess I could have... Nah, this is completely fine. Very cool. So now this is full up. And let's see if... How do I have 8 of these left? Let's see if we have at least enough paper for one more book. Okay, we do. Good. We're going to just make one more book, and we are going to test to make sure this auto-enchant works. Yes, so let's get that in there. One more book. Get this put in here. And now, assuming we did this right, we should be able to max this out and keep this at max. Put this in here, and it should auto-enchant, pull out, and wind up in there. Let's see what happens. Okay, so it's not pulling out. Maybe if we auto-eject. Why is that not getting pulled out? That's a horrible enchant, by the way. Let's just take a look at this real quick. Oh, because I didn't. There you go. That's the reason. And that's the reason why I have 8 of these left. We need to put that there. Very cool. Now that should have... Oh, we have to probably reconfigure it, maybe? No. Use metadata? No. Don't use metadata. Ignore redstone signal. That should... Maybe it's because these are on? That should actually pull out, I think. Why isn't that... Let's see. Let's look at a book real quick. What is its item ID? 340. 403. That should work. Let's see. Do that. Then this. Maybe, you know what it might be? We're going to make one more book. It might have been... You know what? I don't know. Let's see. Let's make one more book. It's the last of our paper. I really didn't want to do that, but we're going to set everything to auto-eject, auto-extract. Now let's see. If we put this in here, will it automatically go out? No. What if we... That is quite sad. I thought that would work. Does that work? That's not working either. Let me play around with this for a second, and I will be right back. Okay, I am back, and I made some changes. And the first thing I missed, which is probably obvious to some of you guys, was when I enabled the auto-eject, I didn't actually... Oh, wait, no. I didn't actually specify what side should actually auto-eject. So now we have it auto-ejecting out of the right side, which is connected to this. Now, I probably don't need the pneumatic servo because this auto-ejects, but I do need it to be able to filter out just for books. So now I got a little bit more sugarcane so we can make more books. And now we just put it in here. Boom. Done. And as you can see, it shot out of there. And let's see what we wound up with. Come on. Unbreaking 3, knockback 2. Oh, frugal 3, I think. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Another thing you'll notice here is I retube this. So basically now it's coming up into here, and then out and around into this line over here. And the reason I did that for is it's pretty simple. I just wanted to make sure that you could very easily tell how much enchanting XP is left. So if this is empty or starting to get emptied, you know that you're running out of XP. What I might do if I find myself running out of XP often, I might put a drain right here that you could donate right into here, but to be honest with you, I don't think it's entirely necessary, to be completely honest with you. So, next thing we want to do is set up, and actually, next thing we want to do is close this. That's what we want to do. Cool. Cool. Next thing we want to do is set up our auto anvil. So let's pick this guy up and see where are we going to put him. Now, the easiest place would probably be like right here. But I was saying that in the future, I might want to put an XP drain here. So maybe not right there. I could maybe put it next to it. Maybe like right here. That looks weird. You know what? I'm just going to run the... yeah, I guess I'll just run it a little further than I was planning on. And we will put it right there. So let's just do this. We could always replace this with facades. Let's get our fluid ducts back. And now we should be able to just run it this way. And this should be getting full. You know, I've been noticing... Okay, it's getting full. I was noticing some weirdness. As you can see, I'm using some transparent in some places. So like there. What was happening is when I was running this completely with opaque, I would never actually see... That goes really slow. You know what? I would never actually... well, I shouldn't say never. It would sometimes not fill up, which is very, very weird, until I replaced it with this. And once I was able to see the XP, it would work again. So I'm not exactly sure what was up with that. Maybe a bug between liquid XP and thermal expansion, or just maybe a thermal expansion bug, because I know Benchy was seeing some weirdness with thermal expansion filtering also. So maybe that had something to do with it. Either way, let's pick up some of these. Get that closed off. And, oh, nope, that's not what I wanted to do. We want it to go under there. Okay, that's not working. Let's just break this again and see if we can do it this way. There we go. Boom. Oh, nope. Now, this can actually be automated. But right now, I don't think it needs to be automated. So we will try this out. And there is something I want to try it out with. One of the enchants I got actually a couple really good enchants. So there is this one, which every single thing on this boot I want to keep the book for. So we are going to repair this all the way. So then when we use it in a disenchanter, we do not break it and lose it. So let's do that. Yeah, okay. And then, maybe this doesn't work the way I thought it worked. Okay, like that. Maybe 3, and then that there. You know, how does this work? Oh, maybe this only works. This may only work with books. Okay, so that's good to know. That may only actually work with books. So for now, we'll just use the regular anvil for this. Yeah. And I probably don't have enough levels. We'll worry about this later. Okay. Whatever. That's done. Very cool. Next thing we want to do is hook up our... So this is where things are going to start getting tricky. Well, the next thing we actually will do is we'll hook up this auto bottler Never used it before. I'm sure it'll be pretty simple, actually. So we'll put this in. I don't think it takes power, so we should be able to do something like this. And then just put that there. Is that right? And now if we get some bottles. I think I got some bottles made. If not, I can make them very easily. I do. Okay. So we will take 1, 2, 3. We'll take 3 bottles and make 3 bottles of enchant. Let's see. Let's put this in. And cool. Awesome. Okay. That works. I am very cool with that. And now we could just do one of these jammies. There we go. We have a few levels. Now, obviously, bottles of enchant, not really the quickest way to get levels. But hey, it's some things you need actual levels on you, and we can get it very easily with that until that is available. And then you never know. That might come in useful at some point in time. So let's close up this wall for now. We are good right here. And now we want to put this here. Okay, so you know what? We will put this right in front of, I think. Yeah, we're going to put this right here. Very cool. Bang. Now what we're going to do is we're going to get down into bat shaped. We're going to come here and grab this because we are going to steal this. We need to make another one, but we're okay with stealing this for now because we need some type of transformer up here because we're not going to use... Yeah, we're going to put that right there. We're not going to use the 1,000 RF energy conduits, whatever, for us. So we are going to come around here, and we should be able to find somewhere right there. Awesome. Cool. Oh, wait, no, we need to go up one more. That's fine. Right there. That's where we need to go. Let's just put this wall back where it was. This goes like... Oh, nope, nope. Oh, come on. And, yeah, so we'll do this right there. And now we should be able to run the hardened right around this way. And we can put it in from under, yeah. So we want to go this way. Right to... Whoa. Come on. These boots of the traveler can be annoying sometimes. Right to there. Now that should be full. And you know what? We're going to even make this cooler. Why would we do that when we could do this? You know what I'm thinking. Why would we make it up there when we could put it right here, right? That makes more sense. And now this is our auto disenchanter. If we need to disenchant something, we could just put it right there. Can I break this piece right here? Is there something there? Ah, there's something there. Okay. So now I need to rewind it like this. Cool, cool. And we can replace this right here. Get bigger. And our auto enchanter is powered. And now we could just try it out with this. We want that protection 4 would be nice. We're not going to automate this as much as I would like to. Just because I want people to be able to use... You know what? I could probably automate it the exact same way. Yeah. That's what we're going to do. We are going to automate this. What did I come down here to get? I came down here to get a pneumatic servo. Yeah. So we are going to automate that the exact same way as we did the auto-enchanting table. So let's see. If I go down here, let's go back into bat form. Man, this little shortcut for morph is so useful. Alright, so we need to figure out how to get to that item duct. And I think if I just go... No, not here. How can we meet up with it? Okay, right here. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, so this, and then this. Very cool. Now we will put back the item ducts. And then we're going to put a pneumatic servo on here and say only pull enchanted books. We're going to do that. We're going to whitelist. Let's grab an enchanted book. And now whatever you auto-enchant, whenever you disenchant something, we want to ignore Ignore. Put that in there. Boom. So now whenever you disenchant something, it should automatically... Oh, if I do this first. I'm sure somebody noticed that and thought I was going to... I was going to say thought I was going to screw it up, but I guess I did a pretty good job of screwing it up myself. Okay, so let's add this back in. Let's put this back there. Whitelist. Change both of those. Smack that. We want to turn it on. Good. Now, whenever anyone disenchants something, the book should get pulled right out of here and put into here. And luckily for us, we could test that very easily. I don't need that. I already pulled it out. So we want to do this, and we want to pull that out of there. We'll hit yes for repeat, even though we only have one book in there. And basically, we could just leave a stack of books in here. And then if something has like 6 enchants, it will just automatically pull all the enchants off of it. So that while this works... oh, we're done. We put up everything in here I wanted. So this is going to be the enchanting area for now. I have a feeling that I'm going to need... Well, I don't know. I don't know how many books this filing cabinet actually holds. Okay, so this is going to be done in a second. I don't know how many books these filing cabinets actually hold. What did it pull? Oh, and it pulled the exact one I wanted. Very cool. As soon as it comes out, let's just make sure it comes out into here. Protection 4. Very cool. And because of that, I could care less about thorns. I'm not even going to bother. We're just going to put this back down. Put it back in here. Just so we don't get confused by it. And done. Very cool. Very cool. I mean, it looks ugly. It's really not where I want to be right now. But soon. And you know what? This being here is actually really good. So you can just pull something out of here, put it directly into there, and you are done. Awesome. So now once I can get some more books made, and I'm going to have to start working on farming sugarcane, we should be able to just get a ridiculous amount of books and be able to enchant them and put whatever enchants we want on whatever we want. And if we need to remove a enchant, we could do it like that. And if we need some XP for ourselves, we could do it right here. Very, very cool. So, there was one more thing I wanted to work on this episode, but I think we might be running out of time. So let me just check the time, see how much we have left, and then I'll be able to decide if we can actually continue going. So, I will be right back. Sorry to say, guys, but it is the wrapping up point. Is just we're already pretty far into the video. If I make what I wanted to make, this is going to wind up being like a 45-minute episode. So, as always, thanks for joining me. If you liked what you see, please give it a like. It really, really does help a lot. If you want to see my videos more and you want to make sure you always see it whenever it comes out, definitely subscribe. As I always say, try to have at least 2 or 3, if not more, videos out a week. I would love to do more. I just don't really have the time. Anyways, thanks for joining me, and I'll see you guys next time.